Well, I can see this video probably isn't going to end up on the replies because uh, it's, for one thing, you don't have a website. And thinking you enjoy or respect my views on religion is hogwash. Because if you knew anything about me, you would realize that the last thing I want, and I do it purposely, is for someone to respect my views on religion. That's not my point. Because my views are really radical. I think religious people, indoctrinators, priests, ministers, parents who drag their children to church ought to be prosecuted for child abuse. That's my contention. You can be pseudo philosophical all you want, pseudo scientific all you like. And you say, like, the fight between atheism and theology, science got in the way. No. Theologists don't want science. It's not in the way. They don't want it. They think it's elitist to be intelligent. Don't you remember that? Not only that, but this Bible, remember, and everywhere else, all the other texts of the mono, of the single God thing, monotheism is basically, it says in there, thou shalt not eat of the tree of knowledge, from the fruit of the tree of knowledge. In other words, this creature wants everybody stupid, you know. And if you get smart, you're in trouble. I'm going to throw you out of the garden forever. Come on. It's either there or not. I mean, it's black and white. You want to be philosophical? Do it with a different subject. All right? Because this one, it doesn't deserve that much thought. Trust me, religion doesn't deserve much thought because it's a very simple concept. It's the worship of a superhero with magic power. And it's just silly. Ancient, archaic, Stone Age. It's silly. I mean, you got to be able to. Just because you don't Christians are really they're really interesting with this one here is how they say they argue about evolution. They try to argue that evolution has got questions and this and that and is not all the answers and it's a theory and blah blah blah. And you try to ask them, well, then what's your point? They just say it. Well, my point is, they'll tell you, well, no, they won't. But this is what they're saying. My point is, I'm too stupid to understand science, so by default, God must have done it all. You know what? No, I'm not kidding. I mean, why else would that come up? You don't understand science. You're too stupid. You need some way to explain things that are going on that you don't get. You might as well have a superhero. It's real simple. That way you can just, ah, God did it. You don't have to think. Isn't that wonderful? You might not ever have to think again. As a matter of fact, you deists, you people that believe in this creature are so stuck and so, you're so high on yourselves. You have so much of this, what's considered a sin, pride in your so-called happiness, walking with Jesus, the dead guy, and marrying off all these women that never had sex before, but they're going to marry a dead guy. Who? The nuns. Oh, I like hitting upon all religions because they're all cults. It matters not. Any child taken to any of these places, mosque, synagogue, church, doesn't matter. Child abuse. And I'm sorry, but I can't be associated with the deist. You freak. All right, everybody. One last time. If you think this is a Christian nation and you really want a Christian nation, go over to Westboro Baptist Church and take a look. Ask them what a Christian nation is. All right? All right. I probably won't show up, but we'll see you later. I just wanted to get that out. My answer to the goofy guy. Religious faith. Religionless faith. is not an oxymoron, although he was trying to make a little innuendo. Because you know how the deists are, the believers are always trying to hijack words and stuff, like faith and belief, as if we can't use them for other things or something. You do believe. Well, yeah, I believe that electricity works the way we manipulate it. Many other things too. Take it easy. Have a good night. Yeah. Finally feel a little better. Not much though, but I'm trying. Till the magician, I said, yo, dude, slow down with the weather and the earthquakes and shit. Come on. And while you're at it, let's tell those poor women in the desert to uncover themselves so they don't get vitamin D deficient or something. At least if you're so omniscient and omnipotent, the least you can do is tell the Jews and the Moidals to stop doing the blood sacrifice. You're giving the kids diseases. They are. In New York, the rabbis, the guys who do the breast, they're giving the baby boys all the STDs, herpes, and stuff. Yeah, all from that circumcision crap. Mutilation. Weird. All over religious junk. Well, if you do this, I'll know God. I'll love God. He'll know I love him when I slice up my kid's penis. What the fuck? Yeah, I say those things because they're in the Bible. They're like little examples of the ridiculousness of the whole thing. So that's what those little things are about. When you go, he's just rambling on, jumps from subject to subject. Well, they're all pretty much the same subject. They're ridiculous little quotes from the Bible. I just want people to pay attention. And if you want to be one, that's what it is in reality. Bye. What is it, the 6th or the 7th? What do you think? I think it's the 6th. It's the 7th, 2011. Amazing. Good night.